Wo ist mein Stecker?
Und dann, ja, bist du bereit?
Nein.
Dann gehen wir auf Facebook Live.
Is on?
Ja.
Okay.
So, Facebook.
Oh, waiting for the other.
Boom. There you are.
I have to wait, no? For
Yeah, let's go.
go. Ready, steady, go. Namaste. Hello, everybody. This is the Mindfulness Project Advent Calendar. It's day 21, I guess, because it is 21st of December. That means we have solstice. And it's one of the 4 solar festivals that we have during the year. And I love this celebrations of the sun. So I'm happy that you're also interested in this, having a nice solstice together. I'm still waiting a little bit till everything is arranged. No, my tech support tells me to just go. So let's go together. So what we will do today is a ceremony, and we want to step into the power of ceremony to give a blessing to the earth, because I think this earth is like a big need, and it's time to this day is a good time to acknowledge the rhythms of nature and to reconnect with nature, reconnect with the cycles, and reconnect with earth, because we forget sometimes that we are nature, that we are children of this earth. The earth is our mother, and we need this earth to live, to survive as a species personally. So this planet for us is crucial and so very important and so very beautiful, that I think it's good to send the blessing and send all our love to this earth. And also one idea that some healers have, what I listen to is, and I like it a lot, is that we in our modern lifestyle lost the contact to the cycles of nature. And because we lost the cycles, like if you look at the seasons, you have like where everything is flowering and blooming and it's in full energy and everything is like insects, whatever, everything is going on. And then there's a time where it fades away, the days get like shorter, the nights longer, and everything gets more silent. And the northern hemisphere where we have snow, I felt always the snow really made everything silent and slow down. But we are not following anymore the rhythms. We're annoyed by snow because it slows us down. We want to keep the speed up, but people are exhausted. We have so much burnout. And I think this is part of being disconnected from this cycles, rhythms of nature, that we're not. And that doesn't mean that we always have to flow completely in synchronicity with nature, but that we have also these rhythms, that we allow ourselves to have times of slowing down, of pause, and then there are times of creativity and activity and expressing whatever, but that we have this flow, that we flow with life and not just with duty and what we have to do and what we think we have to do, what we think we have to, who we have to be to have a place on this earth. So celebrating the solstice can reconnect us to this cycle, especially if we do it all the 4 solar events, the 2 solstices and the 2 equinoxes. This takes us as a reminder to us to say, hey, wait, you know, you are nature, and honor this. So by honoring the earth and blessing the earth, we will honor ourselves as nature, as children of the earth. And yeah, this is what I like, that it will really be an honoring of earth, but as well as ourselves. And to do the ceremony, because we cannot meet, as we can see and sense, we are sitting each one at home. And some people are even have kind of regulations that they cannot meet so many people. And when I was a nun at the temple 10 years ago, and I was meditating on my own, and I was kind of for a while barely seeing anyone and not seeing my teacher. And I felt so much in separation, and I felt so lonely. And I was the only woman living with 60 monks. And I was sitting in my hut meditating, and all this loneliness came. And then because of the loneliness came a lot of anger, and I was like throwing it towards my teacher, especially that because he and the monks are like different and separate from the nuns and have a different standard, that kind of created this anger. But I know that it was a projection, but I couldn't stop it. It was my own inner anger. And I felt this separation. And then I was sitting in my hut meditating, and I thought, wow, but if in the afternoon I just could have a candy. And I was thinking like Werther's original, if I could have this one, because I had only one meal a day, and that was at 11 in the morning. So I could not compensate with food, not compensate with whatever things, just to be with whatever is. So I was with this anger and loneliness. So I wanted to have candy to kind of a little bit cope with this, have some support. But I didn't talk to anyone. I didn't see my teacher. I was just sitting with this. But the next day, the novice of my teacher, he knocked at my bungalow, my hut. And I opened the door, and he gave me this roll of Werther's original. And I was like, okay, this can happen. I mean, he never gave me these candies. I normally don't buy them. I don't eat them. And I didn't know at that time that they exist in Thailand. And I didn't tell it anyone, but I was like, okay, coincidence can happen. I put them aside happily that I had them. But still, these feelings were inside of me. And then I thought, oh, if I could have a juice, I was allowed to drink. Can I have a juice every afternoon? That would be amazing. So the next day, his novice knocked at my hut and gave me a liter of juice for a week. Every afternoon, he brought me juice. And I was like, okay, this is now a little bit, I'm not sure how this can happen, but okay, can happen. Like there's a lot of giving in Thailand. And so maybe it's just a normal support. And then I got sensitive teas. And I thought like the toothpaste for sensitive teas, but I didn't tell anyone. And as a nun, you not just go into the shop and buy it. So I was like sitting, and also new to this business of being a nun, not knowing what actually to do. But the next day, the novice, he knocked at my door, and guess what? He brought me 2 big packages of toothpaste for sensitive teas. One of this, I still have it. It's sealed. It's in my box. I keep it as a reminder, because when I got this toothpaste, it was as if my teacher would come into my room without coming, with a stick in his hand, banging my forehead and telling me, if you think you're separate from the others, from anyone, you don't see truth, you don't see reality. And that was for me so amazing. And I think often back to this when I get these feelings again, and okay, now I'm falling out of reality. And there is on our conventional level the reality of separation and isolation, and there's the suffering because of this. But we have the ability as humans to dive deeper into the spirit. I call it now spirit realm. It's whatever words we use to describe it. Words are always limiting. So I call it spirit, realm of spirits. So if we go in there and we connect with consciousness, then there is no separation. There is no I, me, and you. And also we can step from this, where we are in separation, can step into the realm of spirit, and we can meet up there. And this is what we will do. We will do this virtual ceremony, and we will use our ability that we can step into the spirit world and meet in a different realm with different laws beyond space and time. That means even if you're not joining now and you watch this later, there is still this connection, because it's like holographic more. It's not like linear happening. Now I talk, and then if you join later, it's gone already. It's existing all the time and in no time. So it's kind of complicated to explain, but this is the place that we will go. And let me think, there are some things to think about. So what is important when we do the journey is that you connect. It will be an inner journey, and you connect and use inside, you will use your senses to feel the surrounding, to smell the surrounding, to really have an experience, not be just a visitor and say, oh, it's a nice journey, whatever. Go into it. The more you go into it, the higher your concentration is, the higher the power that you will create. And the higher and stronger the blessing will be that we can send to the earth. We will work with light, connecting with our inner divine light to send and radiate, not send, sorry, to radiate the light out, because the idea is that then if we are connected with our own divinity, it's like the sun or a star. It's like radiating. It's not like I sent this to someone. It's kind of radiating in all directions. And there plants, trees, people, human, animals, whatever, and receive it and take it in and absorb it. So we'll use this light to radiate out. And I got inspired by using the light by a couple of my teachers who work with light, and like Swami Veda, who said as a yoga teacher, remind the people that they are light. So, and then by my healer where I went, where I could see everything as light. I don't know how she did that, but several times it happened. I could see it. So I have a strong connection, believe in it, but I cannot do what she does. Then by my teacher here, that when I asked to show his true nature, I would see a burning light that I could barely look at. And after a while I said, stop, it's too strong, this light. So we can see how high actually the frequency of light is, how much power is in there. And this is a step-by-step training to go there. And also I'm quite strongly inspired by a shaman who is using ceremony and working with light and creating kind of light as a frequency to really shift consciousness and shift the world towards healing, not get stuck into suffering and pain that we have so much focus on. And it's good that we look at the things. The light is, there's also shadow. And it's not that we deny this, but we have so much focus on this. And this is an invitation today to look and connect with the light. So what else? Go with your senses. And let me check that I not forget that I can really take you. One thing is to really drop also into your heart. Go with your heart and let go of the thinking and mind and doubt or whatever. Just enjoy an experience. You know, life is about experiences, and just try the things out. Don't have pressure or be too serious. So we will prepare a little bit before we go into the ceremony. That means we prepare the mind, have a little meditation to let go of the daily and ordinary mind and to come into a focused mind, because the more focus and concentration, the stronger it will be. So we will have this to drop. And then we will go on to a journey into a sacred ceremony space. And in this space, we will have a little altar, so you can bring something with you, that like ritual that you want to put on the altar to support us. And we will have a fireplace that we will gather. And you will start at where you are at your home and going to the door. And from there will be a curtain or veil where you step through into the unseen world, into the spirit world. And there you will walk the path towards our gathering space. Before you can enter the gathering space, there will be guardian spirits who will like purify and cleanse you. And then you can step into the circle and meet all the friends who come together and welcome all the friends, and then gather together at the fireplace. And there you will kind of connect to your inner light and like grow this light inside of you. and radiate it. Means the difference is like you not send it out. It's kind of, it's different if I send something, like give it the direction, or I just radiate into all directions, and whoever wants to receive it receives it. Because I myself, that's how I do things, is I don't know what is needed for that person or whomever. So I open myself to the powers of the light in the universe to work through me, to whatever kind of should happen. And if you feel like you're low in energy today, you can also go into the center and lie down in the circle. So the one who feel like, yeah, I'm connected, they radiate, and you can receive, so you can take in. And then you feel, oh yeah, you filled, you come into the circle, and then you radiate, and you can go in and out as you like. So, and then when after a while, when we connected with our light, we will radiate the light together to the earth, to give the blessing to the earth. And the blessing is our light that we radiate. Of course, it is a very high frequency. And the idea is that if we can shift and lift ourselves into a higher frequency, this is what we create in this world. We are creators. We create a higher frequency on this planet. Okay, I think that's it. We can go on our journey. There will be, in the end, you will walk the path back, and you will walk exactly the path back that you have come into, back into your room. Yeah, and with that, it will end. I did already smoke myself, and I already invoked the spirits and the winds to create a sacred space, because this is also for me important for a sacred ceremony. And then, yeah, take what you need. If you get comfortable, you can do it sitting, lying down. You can dance. If this is helping you to let go of your ordinary mind, you can move and dance. If you can still focus on what we are doing, this is what you can do. Whatever helps you to step out of our thinking mind, you can do. If it's like sitting, lying down, moving. If you have a rattle or like a little drum, and this is helping you, you can do it. But if it distracts you because all your awareness goes towards this, what is the rhythm or whatever, don't do it. So for a moment, get everything that you need. I'll adjust my seat. Find your seat, or your posture might be lying down. If it supports you, close your eyes to step away from the outer world, opening up into the inner world, opening up into the spirit world. Feel the connection with the earth, Mother Earth, our all mother, making us to brothers and sisters. Feel the support of the mother. And then shift your awareness to your breath. Be aware of your breath. Inhalation and your exhalation. Allow the breath to deepen, to get calm and smooth. You don't need to do anything. You allow it to calm by itself. With every exhalation, drop the thoughts. Every inhalation, breathe in the love of the universe. Exhalation, letting go. Inhalation, breathe in the love of the universe. Open up to being loved, being welcome, having a space, a place on this planet, in this universe. Stay connected with the breath. And also connect with your heart. Connect with a deep love for this planet, for our mother, Panchamama, our Mother Earth. Connecting with the intention to send your deepest love and blessings to her. And with this connection to your heart and to the earth, in your mind, get up and walk towards your door, the door of your house or your apartment. And whatever your door is turning to a curtain, a veil, a mist or fog, step through and step into the unseen world, into the spirit world. Connecting with spirit, invoking the spirits. Invoke the spirits of all the enlightened masters from the past, present, and future to give us guidance and support. I invoke all our teachers from the past, present, and future to give us guidance and support. I invoke all our spirit guides from the past, present, and future to give us support. I invoke all our ancestors from the past, present, and future to give us support and guidance. I invoke the spirits and the ancestors of the land that I am on, and all the spirits and ancestors of the land where you are, to give us guidance and support. Invoke and call in all the beneficial helping spirits to give us guidance and support. And with this help and support, let us walk on the path in the unseen world, a path of nature, of beauty. Be aware of every step you take. Are you barefoot or with shoes? How does the touch with the earth feel? Smell the fragrance of the air. See the colors, forms of the plants. Insects flying, birds singing, full of life. If you like, go down and touch the earth. Feel the temperature, the texture. Smell the earth. Connect with your surrounding. Be in it. And as you walk along the path of nature into the forest and through the forest, you come to a clearing. And at the entrance of the clearing are the guardian spirits. These guardian spirits are very loving, supportive. They have a lot of humor. And they are there to cleanse yourself, to purify you before you enter the sacred ceremony space. Maybe they use smoke and the feather. Maybe they put their hand or whatever they have on your heart. Maybe they whisper in your ear words of love and appreciation. And when they're done with the cleansing of you, you can step into the clearing, into the sacred ceremony space where we all gather. You can have a look around. Seeing the clearing surrounded by the big old trees, beautiful trees full of wisdom, full of life, life force. In the center, you can find an altar with candles, healing crystals, and if you brought something that you want to put on the altar, it can be something from nature, it can be a message, whatever. You can go there and drop it onto the altar. A wish, a prayer. Also, when you walk around, you will see a fire pit, a fireplace. The fire is already burning. A sacred fire. Fire of transformation. Helping us to change, because solstice is a time of change. Sometimes we're so afraid of change. But life is changing all the time. Life is change. So let us have curiosity for all the things that are changing, going and coming. Walk towards the fire, and we will all meet there at the fireplace, in a circle around the fire. Hear the fire, the sound of the fire. Smell the fire. Feel the warmth. Connect with the sense, how you feel when you watch, when you look into the fire. The magic, because this is a place of magic. And then also connect and see all the people who came to that place together with you to meet up, to join power and forces to see each other's light. And welcome all your friends. You can hug them, holding hands, look into the eyes of the other person. And open up to the sense of feel the energy of the other person. It might be that you're not that much like a visual person and you're more sensing. You might not see actual person, but you sense the presence, an energy. It's different from sensing your own energy being alone. You're sensing the presence of others, sensing the presence of the helping spirits, and sensing the presence of all your spiritual friends. Meeting in a big celebration, meeting with joy and love, meeting with hope and curiosity, meeting with a deep wish to bless the earth, to give back to Mother Earth. See all your brothers and sisters in the circle and form the circle, holding hands. Feel the hand of your neighbors in your hands. Turn to the right side. Your neighbor at the right. Sense your neighbor. And turn to the left and sense your neighbor. Sense the whole circle, the power. Power of the circle, the power of love, power of intention, the power of the spirit world. And then connect again with the spirit of the fire. Put your hands on your heart. Bring your awareness to the solar plexus in your body. It's when you have the middle of your chest, the breastbone, where the soft part starts under the heart, the solar plexus. And solar comes from the word sun. So we have a solar festival and we connect with our solar plexus, our plexus of the sun. Imagine the sun, your inner sun, your star, shining from within, expanding and brightening up, filling your whole body with light. The light of the One, the light of the Creator, or the Buddha nature, whatever supports you to connect with the highest. Allow this light to fill your whole body and to fill up every single cell in your body, illuminating your cell. Becoming the light. Feel how this fire is a symbol of light, is supporting you to connect with light and the power of light. see how your true nature on the deepest level, the being of light. And you can use the mantra Om Jyotir, I'm that divine light, to support the connection with your inner light. Om Jyotir, I'm the light. Om Jyotir, I'm divine light. Om Jyotir. Om Jyotir. Om Jyotir. Allow the light to expand, to fill the whole body, every cell. Then when we are filled and connected with our light, imagine to be this radiant star, the radiant sun, radiating light to the circle. And this is a time when you feel like you want to be in the center to receive. To just go, you can sit, lie down, stand in the circle next to the fire and receive. Whenever you feel that you're nourished, you step back into the circle and radiate. Remember, it's not sending, it's radiating. It's more passive. It's a feminine way, showing strength. And just in your radiation and the light that you are, healing takes place. Nothing to do, just to be. Being light. Imagine you're the sun and radiating this pure light. Into the circle. Filling, illuminating the circle. Creating a hub of high power and frequency, of beauty, of joy, of love. Be aware of the light of everyone in the circle. How we together create this circle of light. Power of light. And if it supports you, you can use the sound of Om, the sound of creation, to connect with the inner light. Stay connected with the light. Feel the expansion Be aware that you still can go into the circle and come back into this, like in the center, to receive, and come back to the outer circle to radiate and support. And then let's come all together into the circle around the fire, holding hands, feeling the deep connection, the deep support, the light and radiation, the radiating being of everyone. And from our hearts, radiate towards the earth, Mother Earth. And drop into this radiation. Nothing to do. Just to connect with the deepest level of yourself, your inner light. And allow yourself to shine. Often we not allow in this world ourselves to shine, to be bright. Allow yourself to shine. The whole beauty, your inner soul beauty, your love, your joy, your brightness. Allow the essence to shine through you into the world, radiating, nourishing all that is around you, nourishing the earth and all the beings on this earth, illuminating the planet. Imagine when we sound the tone Om that is enveloping the whole planet with all the beings. And the sound of creation, the sound of healing, the sound of nourishing. Last Om. Sense the circle as one being of light, one light. Feel your heart and open, if you like, up to gratitude. Have a deep gratitude. I have a deep gratitude for all of you. Deep gratitude for your beauty, your deep inner soul beauty. Deep gratitude for our gathering, joining together can have a look around in the circle, sensing the energy of everyone in gratitude, being grateful for the spiritual friendship that is there. And also I pay gratitude and be grateful to all the helping spirits who came to support and guide us, to the enlightened masters of the past, present, and future, our teachers from the past, present, and future, our spirit guides from the past, present, and future, our ancestors from the past, present, and future, the ancestors and the helping spirits of the land where we are, each of us on their land. Deep gratitude to all of them. And if you like, leave an offering. You can go to the altar, leave an offering. It can be a flower, some water, a candy, or the spirit world, something, a prayer, a blessing. If you like, bow down. And then slowly say goodbye to the friends for now. And get ready to walk back the path through the forest, the nature, sensing the beauty, seeing the colors, the animals, insects flying, all your spirit friends, all alive, Panchamama in her beauty. Deep gratefulness for the mother, walking each step a blessing for the earth, touching her with love, walking back. Stepping through the curtain, the veil, mist of fog, back into your house, your apartment, into this space and time. Finding your place, lying down or seated. Finding yourself in your space. Feel a touch with the earth. A deep grounding touch with the earth. Deep connection with deep love. Can even growing roots into the earth. It's a symbol of connection. And then sense your whole body. The temperature of the air that surrounds you. The touch with a cloth or blanket. Opening up to any sounds that you can hear. Smell. Then we're ready to move your hands. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. Anjali Mudra, gesture of the heart. Rub your hands, make them warm and alive. And then with your hands, cover your eyes, feel the warmth. And open your eyes into your hands, seeing the light comes in, the darkness goes. Massage your face, your head, your body, a loving touch to come back into this world. Namaste, seeing the light in you, seeing the light in everyone. Maybe feel your eyes from the inside. Maybe they have this glow, the shining inside. This is how your inner light expresses in shining. You will become radiate and shining. And there is a task, because it's Advent calendar. Maybe you forgot. It's Advent calendar. So there is a task, and the task is this is a special day also in Europe to start a 12-day process of spiritual work. And it's a special Rauhnächte. I don't know in English how to say this. I don't know, but it's a special time. And it's 12 days because each day represents 1 month of the coming year. So every day on this next 12 days, sit down at least for 5 minutes, connect with the inner light and bless the earth. Send the blessing out, or whoever you want to bless, but we could go on and create together this energy to bless the earth. And actually, the earth is all living beings, with all beings. So it will be it's a collective blessing for all of us. And it should include everyone that you would like to bless separately, but you still can do, because it's also very, very beautiful to do this. So that would be my suggestion. Try this for the next 12 days. Every day, 5 minutes. If you have more time, do it longer. Reconnect with your inner light and radiate this light. Become this being of light where in the presence of you, people heal. They feel comfortable. And don't judge or punish yourself if you're not like this. Or, we all have moments, we're humans. But we can also connect to this more and more, go towards this. I thank you for joining. It was great, amazing. I feel like so much nourished by the presence that I felt in the circle. Thank you so much for this, for coming, and that we can do this work together. I feel very honored and joyous that you're around. And yes, thank you. Have a great Christmas time and see you tomorrow.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, goodbye.
Love you all. Love and light.